Happy Easter, everyone. I'd like to share a story today instead of the usual. I want to tell you about the tradition in my household since I was a wee lad. We had the classic traditional Easters most families had and continue to have to this day. Easter egg hunts, candy, churchy stuff, and hey, Easter dinner. But we had to start doing things a little differently. My father wanted to do something extra for his kids, but he wasn't sure what to get my brother and I. We unanimously decided on something to represent Easter at its core. In 1992, the toy manufacturer Kenner came up with a line of action figures based on the Aliens franchise. Despite my dad being skeptical about buying toys based on a set of hyper-violent movies from the 80s, he agreed. In my first year, I got the bull alien and my brother got the scorpion one. Year 2, I got the wild boar alien, then the flying queen and facehugger alien queen the year after that. I always wanted the snake alien, but I never got one. The Kenner line only lasted a couple of years, so I believe my dad had built up a small stockpile of them. We stopped getting them because Kenner stopped making the toys, and that's fine. It didn't make or break the holiday. The rest of us got our candy, and my dad got to eat hard-boiled eggs for a straight month, so everyone was happy. There were Predator toys as well, but those were reserved for Christmas, as it was in competition to be the more Jesus-y holiday. To me, Aliens represents Easter in every aspect. Aliens are viewed as ethereal, and for obvious reasons, the alien eggs represent Easter eggs. The alien queen is the Easter bunny, and Ripley is the child hunting for eggs. But you say it's a religious holiday based on the resurrection of Christ? There's many representations of that throughout the movies. Bishop gets resurrected in Alien 3, and Ripley in the aptly named Alien Resurrection. Both are saviors, and both sacrifice their lives. We have a local business in Arizona called Bookman's. They purchase vintage books, music, board games, you name it. Not everyone has access to a store like this, but if you do, I'm sure it feels like walking through a museum where you can purchase the exhibits. If you're craving a blast from the past, I would recommend checking out this place or go to a store like this near you. So a decade and a half later, last year my brother found an unopened snake alien at one of these Bookman's locations and surprised me with it for Easter. I couldn't articulate how much I appreciated it, so I intended to return the favor this year. I don't have access to a place like that right now for obvious reasons. So I decided to make this little video and share the story. This is the continuation of the tradition my brother resurrected for the family in the only way that I can at the moment. I know these toys were designed purely to target children or at least their parents into throwing money at them, but that's besides the point. We know that money needs to be flowing through this economy right now for sure. If I can give you any recommendations, it's to buy local and search for your favorite small businesses around you. Many of these mom and pop shops do online orders. They might not give it to you the same day, but that doesn't change the fact that they have families to feed too. And whether you celebrate the resurrection of Christ, liberation from slavery, or Ellen Ripley ripping the alien queen a new one, we are all in this together. So I wish you a happy holiday. Thanks for playing. Stay frosty.